Hey, welcome back to Veronica's Music Vault. This is episode 2, and it wouldn't be a CD collection without one of Australia's most iconic bands, AC/DC. Sadly, I do have only one AC/DC CD, mainly because growing up listening to Triple M, they are played so much, and the majority of the hits that I love, they're always on there. Now, obviously, with YouTube and Spotify, which I listen to about that much, if I want to listen to any of their songs, I can put them on. The main song that I love from them is obviously I do follow Penrith Panthers, and every time I go to a home game, they come out to Hell's Bells. So that song gives me chills down the spine. But I only own one CD, and this was obtained from a friend, so I don't even have the proper packaging for it. So today, all I can talk about with the iconic band AC/DC is High Voltage, and I had to make this cover up because when I got it, it was only that in a blank case. So I went through and wrote up what's on it and whatever. So settle in, and I'm going to talk to you about AC/DC. First of all, I'm going to start with my little disclaimer that I always do. All information has been found by either my brain, which doesn't know that much sometimes, and Wikipedia or Google. So if anything's wrong, then, I'm sorry. All right, so a little rundown on AC/DC. They are obviously an Australian rock band, iconic because they're so well known. Right up there on Triple M every time they do a countdown of like greatest hits or best song, whatever. AC/DC are always right up around the number one mark. They formed in Sydney in 1973. I wasn't even born in 1973. So anyway, they've released 17 studio albums, 3 live albums, and 2 soundtrack albums. And a lot of the American movies that I was watching, probably around the late 90s to early 2000s, would feature a few songs. Thunderstruck was one of them. And you just, as soon as you hear that rolling in, you just like, you get the goosebumps. You're like, yes, AC/DC in an American movie. How cool. All right, so yeah, basically I have entered onto my wish list music. Finally, I will try and buy some CDs just to add to this vast collection behind me. So other than High Voltage, which I'll talk to you about very briefly, the only other song that I own is Hell's Bells, which I purchased on iTunes. So I will actually buy the album that came off one day. All right. They have toured quite a bit. Every time they come to Australia, I say to myself, get on to Triple M, try and win some tickets. I haven't yet, but maybe next tour if they are touring again. Fingers crossed I do get to see them. That will definitely be one to remember. Okay, so on this album, there's only 9 songs, and obviously the hits on it are It's a Long Way to the Top, If You Want to Rock and Roll, and High Voltage. My favourite song on this CD would have to be It's a Long Way to the Top, If You Want to Rock and Roll. It's got that's the song with the bagpipes in it, I think. Yes, I think it is. Okay, so it features Bon Scott on lead vocals, and he does do the bagpipes. So that's pretty iconic, having bagpipes in music, because that doesn't happen very often. And then later in the 2000s, I'm a Korn girl. I love Korn. Obviously the bagpipes came in there as well. So a little bit of bagpipes in rock music is pretty cool. Also, we had Angus Young on guitar, Malcolm Young on rhythm guitar, Mark Evans on bass, and Phil Rudd on the drums. So yeah, this is a very quick episode because As I say, I don't know that much about AC/DC other than they're iconic. Their songs are in everyone's hearts. If you're a true Aussie, you love AC/DC. Um, if you've seen them live, drop me a comment. Let me know where you saw them and what year, and what's your favorite AC/DC song. So yeah, short episode, but we will get bigger episodes as I get into my big collections. All right, chill, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Rock on.